Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back. And if you're new here, my name is Kim. Just figured I'd share with you today. I'm making some Spanish rice with dinner. I'm also making some enchiladas, but you will have to wait for that video to come out tomorrow. Right here, I've just got a medium or a large skillet on medium heat, and I'm just going to put in a tablespoon of vegetable oil. What we're going to do is we're getting ready to brown the rice for the Spanish Mexican rice. So I'm going to add 3/4 of a cup of rice. And we're going to get this nice and stirred up. This is a really easy meal to make. The Spanish rice doesn't take long at all. It takes a couple minutes to get the rice brown, but after that you pretty much just walk away, let it cook, and then it's done. And it's the best Spanish rice you will ever taste. I put a little bit of jalapeno in mine, so it's got a little bit of zip to it, but you don't have to put jalapeno if you don't want. But right now, I'm just stirring all this rice up, and I just want to get it nice and coated. I want to make sure we get that oil all over this rice. And like I said, I'm on medium heat. I just want to keep stirring it and stirring it. Just whatever you do not stop stirring it because it will burn on you. Just keep stirring it. We want to get it nice and brown and nice and toasty. You'll start to smell that rice toasting. So we're just going to continue to stir it. It doesn't take long. Maybe about 8 minutes to brown it total. So we're just going to keep on stirring it. And it's toasted up really nicely. But like I said, I'm making some enchiladas tonight for dinner. And I'm going to make some Spanish rice on the side. So I figured I'd bring you along, and the enchilada video will be out tomorrow, I'm hoping. Right now I'm going to show you the spices I'm going to be putting in this as soon as this rice is nice and toasted up. I've got a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of cumin, a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, and just a little pinch, and this is just ground oregano. You can use oregano leaves if you have it. I just don't have any right now. So we're going to be putting that in a minute. This is almost toasted up. Okay, so it's nice and brown. Okay, so it's been toasting for about 8 minutes. Okay, this is 1/3 of a cup of tomato sauce. This is tomato sauce that I canned. You can just use any kind of tomato sauce you buy in the store. And it's 1/3 of a cup. And we're just going to get it nice and stirred up. And we're going to get our spices all added in. And we're going to get those all stirred up. We're going to toast these spices just for a couple seconds. Make sure we get all this tomato sauce all mixed in. Okay, just keep stirring, don't stop. Okay, I've heated 2 cups of chicken broth in my microwave. This is canned chicken broth, but you can use chicken broth that you buy from the store. But I heated it up. You don't want to add it cold. We're going to slowly pour this in. We're going to get it all mixed up real well. But you don't want to add it cold. I'd put it in my microwave for about 2 minutes. Just heated it up. You don't want to add cold liquid to this hot rice because it'll slow down the cooking and then you'll end up with some sticky rice. And right now we don't want sticky rice. So we added that. And I'm just going to let this come up to a boil a little bit. I've got it on medium heat still. I'm going to let it simmer just for a second. Okay, while this is simmering, I'm going to add a 1/4 of a cup of hot water. I'm just using some hot tap water, just so we have enough liquid in here. And we'll get that in there. And then we'll get this all stirred up. This is a really easy dish. It doesn't take any time at all. Total cooking time is maybe 15, maybe 18 minutes total. Browning the rice takes the longest. Okay, so now I'm going to add about 3 tablespoons of diced jalapeno. These are just canned diced jalapenos. If you don't want it spicy, you can just add some diced chilies if you want. And you can add fresh jalapeno if you have it. I just happen to have some that I canned this last summer. So we're just going to get this all nice and stirred up. And then we're going to put the lid on it. And we're going to let it cook for about 10 minutes with the lid on it. Now it's important when you have the lid on it, do not stir it at all. It's going to look like you want to stir it. It's going to be tempting to stir it. Do not stir it. If you stir it, it's going to end up as sticky. And we don't want sticky rice. So we're just going to put the lid on and we're going to walk away. And we're going to come back in about 5 minutes and we'll check it. But it's going to take about 10 minutes with the lid on. Do not stir it. And we're just going to leave it on a medium heat and let it simmer here. And the rice will cook just perfect. You just can't stir it at any time. It's really tempting, but just don't do it. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes. We're going to take the lid off. We're going to look and make sure there's still liquid in there, but we're still not going to stir it. There's still lots of liquid in there. So I'm going to put the lid back on. We're going to give it another 5 minutes, and we'll come back and check it. In the meantime, I'm going to start getting ready on my enchiladas here. That video, like I said, will be out tomorrow. I'm going to make some homemade enchilada sauce. Okay, so now it has been about 10 minutes. Oh, sorry, I'm fogging you up. Okay, so after 10 minutes, it's still got some liquid in there. Not quite ready yet. We're going to just gently look, but see all that liquid in there? We're going to let it go for about 3 more minutes. So I'm going to put the lid on. I'm still not stirring it. I'm going to put the lid on, leave it on medium heat, and we're going to come back in just a minute. Okay, so it's been about 3 more minutes, and now it looks like it's done. That's perfect. See how all the liquid has absorbed in the rice? That's what you want. It's perfect. Now we can stir it. Just be gentle. It is rice. But see, now you've got nice grains. They're not all clumped up, not sticky rice. It looks really good. But this is a really easy recipe. I will put the recipe down below. Just hit the more button down below. So if you want to try the recipe, you can go and look at it. And I'm going to take a taste here, and I'm going to see what it tastes like. I've had it before, but that is very good. Woo, it's got a little heat to it from the jalapenos, but it's very good. And if you don't like that heat, like I said, you could just eat it with chilies. You don't have to, or you can leave the chilies out if you want. But here it is. We've got it all plated up. And like I said, I'm going to be serving it alongside of some enchiladas that I'm going to be making. But you could serve this with anything. You could serve it alongside some tacos. You could serve it along some smothered burritos. You could even put it in your tacos or in your smothered burritos. That would be really good. But it's a great rice. It's a very easy recipe. So I hope you get a chance to try it. And I just want to thank everybody for following along with me today and watching my videos. And if you like them, please hit the like and subscribe button. And I will be posting the recipe down below if you want to go out and if you want to go look at that. Just hit the more button and she'll show you the recipe. So I just wanted to say thank you everybody today for following along with me. And I hope you enjoyed this recipe. And I'm going to be working on some more recipes. Like I said, the enchiladas will be out tomorrow, and it's going to have homemade enchilada sauce. So have a great day, everybody, and thank you for watching. Have a good day.